Hey guys, Pikachu here, and I'm actually reviewing a Pokemon something from the Pokemon franchise, and it's a movie, Detective Pikachu. Now, let's just get one thing out of the way. I was not a fan of Pokemon. Expect I kinda never liked it. Mostly because, it's just pretty popular and all that stuff. But I honestly feel like this is just one of those franchises that's just being milked for money. So I was not even surprised there was a full length movie that was released back in 2019. But here we are, Detective Pikachu. And also, why did I get the feeling that why does it say Detective Pikachu? Well, I guess Pikachu automatically became a detective in this movie. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, let's just say that wasn't. Now, during my first viewing on this film, I honestly fell asleep, and I was not that interesting in the movie. Not because the film was boring, but maybe because I'm just not into Pokemon. So, did this film steer me? Does this film, even though I may not like the franchise, how was the movie? It was actually really good. I mean, not one of the best movies based off a video game because I still think Sonic 2 is still holds up, but yeah, this movie was actually really good. But let's just get to the plot of the film. The plot of the film surrounds a former Pokemon trainer, Tim Goodman, and the man who ends up being Pikachu, voiced by Ryan Reynolds, who apparently was during who apparently was Harry's former partner. However, when he was killed in a car accident, he has to figure out what happened to his mysterious disappearance of his father. While Pikachu tries to recap his memories. So here's a problem I have during my second view of the film. There's no Ash. Now, Ash is definitely one of the biggest names in Pokemon alongside other characters. So you honestly think that the main character, the whole person, the whole Pokemon man character will actually make an appearance? Well, no, not real. No, not really. They don't even mention. I don't know if they don't even mention him, which is actually kind of a letdown since he's one of the biggest and one of the reasons why Pokemon's so big in the first place. But as that aside, this is just telling an origin story how Tim apparently was originally a Pokemon player, and how he just decided to quit. Let's just get to the positives. Now, Tim Goodman really nailed his acting here. How he, it just feels like the actor itself is having fun with his character, and the fact that he has a lo- and the fact that he has a lot, his reactions to a lot of stuff are actually really enjoyable. Not laugh out loud funny, but they're really enjoyable. Yeah. As well as the other actors and performances are also really good. Really good, especially that woman who turns out to be, I don't remember her name, but her acting here is really good. Let's also talk about the Pokemon characters themselves. Well, there's Pikachu, who is voiced by Ryan Reynolds, and of course, Pikachu really is probably the name of the probably Pikachu really serves much of the film's comedic humor. He is hilarious. He is really funny. I like how he tries. I like his I like his delivery, his jokes, the humor behind him was just really funny. Funny. He definitely serves as the film's comedic moments, and Ryan Reynolds really does a good job. Good job. They even have have some instance where Pikachu has that high pitched voice. Yeah. The film now, as for the other Pokemon characters, they actually did a good job transferring them into the live action world, having them have the fur, having them go from anime animation to live action. man, I can tell you that the company, but the team behind this movie really did a good job of trying to transfer them to live action. As they as the live action, as they tried to make them look real life, but tried to resemble their original looks, and that's really good, especially with the action scenes. As most of the CGI here is just really amazing. Despite Detective Pikachu's comedic humors, there are times where the film actually becomes serious. Especially I like how some of the moments. I mean, even though Tim's flashbacks are at first questionable, but they are man, but they do set up something thing some set up the whole emotional backstory moment, and they serve as an important part of Tim. As his backstory was well told, very seriously, and its emotional impact was just there. Here. And of course, the action scenes, well, not the best part of the movie, sadly. They're really enjoyable, mostly because of the visual effects just jump out of the screen. And yes, this film does have that whole character start off rough but then work together trope. But it was actually used well because, well, the characters don't argue and fight that much in the movie. The whole the whole concept of Pokemon characters living in the real world didn't really appeal to me because movies based off cartoons have in the world and that come into the real world you usually tend to fail. It actually, but that's kind of but if Pokemon was like that during the only times, I think that's kind of reasonable. But overall, I really like Pokemon Detective Pikachu, and even though I may not be a fan of the Pokemon franchise, I actually still really enjoyed this movie. Movie is definitely among the best movies based off a video game. Overall, I'm gonna give this movie an 8 out of 10. I definitely enjoyed this movie. And if you guys are a fan of Pokemon, I highly recommend this movie. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll be sure to post more movie reviews. And I'll see you guys next time. Adios.